So we're live here at the Swansea.com stadium this afternoon, where Luke Williams will be speaking to the media ahead of the weekend's game against Plymouth Argyle. Of course, it's transfer deadline day and we will bring you the news as it happens here in Swansea. In terms of potential incomings, already this morning it's been confirmed that Charles Sago Jr. will join on loan from Arsenal. That's been reported from Fabrizio Romano and BBC Sport Wales. We are still waiting for the club regarding confirmation of his deal going across the line. If he does sign for Swansea, he will become the second player from the Gunners to join the Swans on loan this season, and will link up with Charlie Patino up front here in South Wales. The Swans have already made business this week, with Ronald joining just a few days ago. He made his debut against Leicester City on Tuesday night in the 3-1 defeat at the King Power Stadium, and he's set to make his home debut here against Plymouth Argyle on the weekend. In terms of potential outgoings, well, there's been a lot of speculation around Jerry Yates, the forward, on a potential move to Blackburn Rovers until the end of the season. Luke Williams did silence a few critics on Tuesday night. He said he's still really happy with Jerry's performance. He's still here, I'm still picking him, and he's the number 9 for the club. We spoke to a few fans early on who shared their thoughts on the transfer window. We spoke to one in particular who wasn't reluctant to speak on camera. He's been a long life Swansea City fan here and has just given up a season ticket after 10 years due to the club heading in the wrong direction, he says, under the American owners. And we spoke to a few more earlier on as well who shared their thoughts on Swansea City, their thoughts on Luke Williams' job so far, and what they hope they can get out of the potential January transfer window.
Okay, I'm joined here by
Rod,
Swansea fan.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
And what are your thoughts on the season so far?
Well, obviously it's been quite a difficult one with the change of manager, obviously changing style, a lot of new players coming in. I think the hope for the rest of the season now is to make sure we don't get in a relegation battle. So hopefully next few months we can pull away after these next few tough games.
Yeah. So far under Luke Williams, what's your take on it?
He's had some tough games, to be fair. Probably didn't help himself, unfortunately, against Bournemouth with the team and formation that he put out. But yeah, hopefully they can kick on. There was signs of improvement at times against Leicester in midweek. So hopefully we can kick on for the rest of the season.
And on the January transfer window, a few signings in so far, a couple. What would be your personal incomings and outgoings today? What kind of action are you hoping to see?
I think hoping to see and what we will see are probably two different things. I think we pretty much know what's going to happen. It sounds like maybe one or two will come in through the door. Sounds like this lad from Arsenal coming in on loan. Maybe a couple of squad players going out on loan as well. But I think we know with the current owners what the situation is going to be for the next few months. So yeah, I think he's got to work with what he's got and try and get the best out of the players that they've currently got for the next few months.
Yeah, well, we just spoke to a fan who refused to talk, and he said that he's given up his season ticket after 10 years because of the ownership of the club. What's your take on the state of the higher-ups at Swansea City and the direction you think the club is going in?
Yeah, I think in terms of giving up your season tickets, for a lot of us it's just a drug. I think it's my 35th year as a season ticket holder this year. Not going to do that, but I do understand why people are, losing interest and maybe falling out of love a bit with the club. And I think in terms of the owners, it's the fact that they just seem so detached as much as anything. I don't think that many Swans fans are looking for or expect them to be ploughing in millions and millions in transfer fees, but I think having that affinity with the club and actually appearing to care at the club would certainly help at this stage, and that's obviously has unfortunately had a negative effect on a lot of the supporters.